A man is driving alone down a desolate, deserted highway. Suddenly, the roar of a truck echoes from behind him. He spots a large freight truck approaching and immediately pulls over to the side of the road, making way for the vehicle to overtake. Unexpectedly, the truck stays right behind his car, relentlessly blaring its horn, clearly targeting him on purpose. Confused, the man cannot understand why the truck is chasing him, as he does not recognize the driver at all. To escape, he turns onto a small side road at the next intersection, but the truck follows closely behind, showing no intention of letting him go. Before he can stop, accelerates violently and slams into the rear of his car. Realizing he is in grave danger, the man quickly swerves off the highway and onto an open field nearby, hoping to break free from the pursuit, yet the truck remains in close pursuit, as if determined to corner him. Using the agility of his small car, the man leads the heavy truck into a forest and manages to lose it. He then returns to the main road, relieved to find the truck no longer in sight. Just as he believes he has escaped safely, another unexpected incident occurs. When the man regains consciousness, he finds himself lying in a hospital bed. A female agent named Lisa enters the room, explaining that she has come to gather details about the accident. The man stares blankly. However, he cannot remember anything at all, not even his own name. Lisa informs him that the police have checked his vehicle registration, which is registered under the name Jack. She suggests that this is likely his name, but he offers no response. He then pulls a crumpled note from his pocket, which contains a time and location for a meeting. His mind is completely empty, and he has no idea what the place is, so he asks Lisa for clarification. Lisa tells him the location is a small town roughly 5 kilometers away. Jack decides to head there immediately, promising to contact her if he discovers any new information. Early the next morning, Jack follows the note's instructions and arrives at the remote town, locating the restaurant specified in the address. To his surprise, the restaurant is completely empty. After learning about Jack's memory loss, the manager mentions to a waitress that the man has amnesia and does not know his own identity, only that he is there to meet someone. The waitress approaches Jack with a drink, gently asking if he truly remembers nothing. Jack nods firmly. She comforts him and offers to help, handing him the drink. As she speaks, accidentally, she spills the entire beverage onto his clothes. Apologizing repeatedly, she tells him there is a nearby place where he can clean up and offers to lead him there. As they walk, and she explains,
I didn't mean to laugh at you back there. I've just got this awkward thing I do when I'm nervous.
A sudden explosion erupts behind them. Jack turns pale with fright.
Sandy! I'm here!
Though fortunately, the restaurant manager survives. Police arrive quickly and seal off the scene. The kind waitress drives Jack to a nearby lodging house run by a warm, helpful couple. Seeing that Jack is injured, the couple offers him a discounted rent. That night, the landlady suddenly calls Jack over to take a phone call, wondering who could be contacting him. He picks up the phone and hears Agent Lisa's voice. Lisa explains that her colleagues found a camera at the accident scene, which likely belongs to him. They have scanned the photographs and ask for his email address to send them over, hoping they might jog his memory. Jack replies that he does not have an email account, but the landlady kindly offers to use hers instead. Soon, Jack views the photos on a computer. They only show images of unusual, distinctive rocks. The landlady mentions that she recognizes the rocks, believing they are from a location not far away. Jack immediately asks for the exact spot, planning to visit the next day in hopes of regaining his memories. Meanwhile, a mysterious man arrives at the hospital carrying a bouquet of flowers. He approaches the front desk and asks a nurse for the room number of the man hospitalized after the accident. The nurse informs him that the patient was discharged the previous day and kindly offers to take a message so Jack can contact him later. The man thanks her and walks out, but as soon as he exits the hospital, he throws the flowers into a trash can, his expression turning menacing. The next day, the landlady drives Jack to the rocky area shown in the photos. Despite looking around carefully, Jack still cannot recall anything. Out of options, they stop at a nearby convenience store to ask for information. Jack explains his amnesia and the strange events he has experienced to the store owner. Surprisingly, the owner reacts with excitement, commenting that amnesia sounds fascinating, leaving both Jack and the landlady stunned. Thankfully, the owner agrees to pull up security camera footage for them to review it. Jack leans in closely, watching the playback intently, and indeed sees himself in the recordings. Purchasing a plush toy from the store, Jack is even more confused. Why would a grown man buy a stuffed toy? Could he have a child? They then visit a nearby gas station, where Jack explains his situation again and asks if the staff recognize him. The attendant studies him for a moment, then pulls out a logbook listing the names of everyone who has refueled there, guided by the attendant. Jack finally sees his own name written down. The attendant adds that Jack had used the gas station's restroom during his previous visit. Hoping to find clues, Jack enters the restroom, only to find it filthy and empty of any useful evidence. He opens the back door and steps outside, inspecting the area carefully but finding nothing. As he turns to leave, he spots the plush toy lying on the ground nearby. He picks it up, and just as he is about to head back, a phone starts ringing from inside the toy. Startled, he tears it open and finds a mobile phone inside, ringing continuously. Hesitantly, he answers the call, only to hear a man's voice begging for help in a panicked tone.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Thank fucking God, thank fucking God. You have to help me. Please, help me.
Jack has no idea who the caller is and tries to ask for more details, but the call is abruptly disconnected though he does not know the man's identity. Jack is certain the caller must know him and could hold the key to his lost memories. He tracks down the waitress who helped him earlier and tells her about the distressing phone call. She offers to accompany him to find the caller. On the way, they are caught in a severe sandstorm, unable to lower their car windows. They climb into the trunk to take shelter. After the storm passes, the woman tells Jack they have lost their way. Frustrated and anxious, Jack snaps at her, fearing that any more delay could cost the trapped man his life. Determined to reach the location quickly, the woman arranges to rent a helicopter, and they fly toward the coordinates of the caller. Upon arrival, they spot a pipe protruding from the ground, leading underground, where the desperate man is presumably trapped. Using shovels, they dig through the dirt and unearth a large metal barrel. Inside is the man who called for help, but he is unresponsive and has no pulse. His phone has also died. The sandstorm had blocked the pipe's opening, cutting off his air supply. It seems the people who left him there did not intend to kill him outright, but the delay proved fatal. Jack is overcome with guilt, believing that if he had arrived sooner, the man would still be alive and he would have finally learned the truth about his identity. As they prepare to return and alert the police, Jack notices the woman's signature on the helicopter rental documents. He tells her they will not go to the police just yet, and instead head back to their lodging. Once they return, Jack confronts her.
It was you. That signature? On the insurance form? It was signed the exact same way as the note. You wrote this. You're the one who brought me to Burnt Ridge.
Still not stupid then.
Intending to turn her over to the authorities, as he suspects she is connected to the trapped man's ordeal. Unexpectedly, the woman warns him that if he involves the police, his own secret involving serious violence will be exposed. Jack freezes, demanding she explain herself clearly. Sitting down together, she reveals that she did know Jack before his accident. They were once romantically involved, brought together by a chance meeting. She describes their time together in detail. Curious about his past, Jack asks what he used to do for a living, but she claims she never knew for certain. She does know, however, that Jack was living a dangerous life. Throughout their relationship, hitmen repeatedly tried to kill them both. After Jack's accident, she found him unconscious in the hospital, with police guarding the room. She secretly slipped the meeting note into his pocket to arrange a private meeting, only to find he had amnesia when they reunited, so she chose to keep her connection to him hidden for the time being. Jack begins to piece things together, yet still cannot recall his true identity or why people are trying to kill him. Later, they return to Jack's rented room, where Agent Lisa is already waiting, checking in to see if Jack has uncovered any leads. Before she can finish speaking, a hail of bullets erupts from outside, flying through the room. Everyone dives for cover, except the hard-of-hearing landlord, who does not hear the gunfire. A killer enters the room and shoots the television, finally alerting the male landlord, who is then shot and killed. Agent Lisa draws her gun and orders the killer to drop his weapon, but the killer mocks her as an amateur, easily tackling her to the ground. Turning toward Jack, who is hiding under a table, the killer growls,
"Bad, pain in the ass cockroach."
Who exactly is Jack? Find out in the next episode.